So today I would be going to demonstrate my assignment 2 of ASP.NET. So let's just quickly go to the website. So here's my website over here. That's for a cash loan app. And if you go to the code, if you go to the app settings.json, you can see over here I set up the make sure like the default connection has been set up. And if you go to the startup.css file, you can see over here the connection, its default connection, and I have changed it the condition to the false just for the authentication for purpose. And after that I have added one line over here, that's add roles or identity role. So if a person registered as an user, as a customer, then it would show us over here like it's the customer. And if it's registered as an admin, then it will show like it's been registered as an admin. So it would be showing admin on the top. So if you go to the customer info page, customers.controller, then you can see over here I have authorized the administrator, so only the administrator would be able to access this one. And if you go to the customer info controller, you can see only the administrator would be able to log like see the and edit this one, the controller. But over here you can see it will allow like any user to see what's their employment detail. So if you go to the choose tab, it would show you what is the detail of what are the details for the employee. If the customer is a driver, if he is working in Walmart, it can show you over here. And for the CSS over here, I have used one of the CSS framework, that's the water CSS, and after that I used some paddings and everything just to make it look good. So if you go to the database and if you run the ASP.NET users, you can see over here I have already registered as an admin and a customer. And if you go to the admin ASP.NET roles, you can see over here there's one for the admin and there's one for the customer. So let's just delete these two. And let's just execute the query. So if you run the ASP.NET users, you will see there's nothing registered right now. So let's just register as an admin over here. Oops. So it says hello admin over here, and you can see right now it's not displaying the customer controller and the customer info controller model over here. So let's just run one more query in the SSMS, which would help us to display those two queries. If you go to ASP.NET users, you would be able to see we have registered one as an admin over here. Let's just log out and log in as an admin over here. So you can see over here now it's displaying the customer info and the customer index controller, and you can edit and you can see the details of the particular customer. you might see two different CSS over here in both of the pages, as I have kept two different I use two different CDNs CSS framework over here. That's why. So if you go to the customer layout CSS, so you can see over here I have used an if condition over here. If the registered user is logged in as an admin, then only like the customer info and customers would be visible to him. If he is a customer or anything like that, he won't be able to see this. So let's just register as a customer as well. Customer. Hello customer tutor, and let's just re-log in as a customer over here. So you can see over here it's been logged in as a customer, but we are not able to see the customer info and the customer controller over here. And if you go to the database and let's just run the query over here, and you can see over here the custom it has registered the customer over here as well. After that I have created an identity over here, that's the area identity. And if you go to the register cs.html, I have added one line over here on the where it is. So after registering as an admin, all the other would be registered as a customer over here. So for that I added this line over here. And if you go to the shops controller.cs, you can see over here. So if any anonymous user tries to log in or tries to see the data, he would be just able to see what's the employee detail. So for that I have selected customer controller, and in that customer info controller I have selected employee detail over here. So it would just display the customer employment detail over here. So this was my demonstration for the lab 2.